Good day. Ngayon naman, let's talk about pasteurellosis or what we call shipping fever in goat, sheep, and cattle. By the way, tinawag siya na shipping fever because all, di naman always, but kalimitan siya nangyayari after shipping of livestock. So it is caused by Mannheimia hemolytica. This is the new name. Yung old name niya is Pasteurella motocida. Kaya yun yung ginamit sa pag-name na Pasteurellosis. By the way, ang bacteria na to is a natural inhabitant of the upper respiratory tract ng kambing, baka, and sheep. So, ano to sila opportunistic bacteria. Kapag humina yung immune system ng animal, so pwede sila pumunta ng lungs. So ano ba yung signs? Difficulty in breathing because, of course, affected yung lungs, coughing, meron din mga nasal discharges like this, sudden death, and sometimes meron din poor appetite. So let's talk about this picture. So ito ay lungs and ito is liver. That means dito na part, this is yung papunta sa tail, and ito dito na side, this is the head side. So tinanggal lang nila yung ribs dito para mapakita yung position of the lungs. It's supposed to be this part here will cover this part here. So tinoklap lang and nilagay dyan sa taas para lang na-expose ito. Now, you might be wondering bakit dito pulang-pula and dito parang normal color pa, pinkish lungs. Ganito kasi yan. Yung natural inhabitant dito sa taas na Mannheimia hemolytica or the Pasteurella multicida, yung old name, di ba natural inhabitant sila. When the animal is healthy, meron siyang defense mechanism to prevent this bacteria from going down up to the lungs. Ngayon, kapag na-stress yung animal, halimbawa nagkaroon ng 5 days na shipping, so pwede ma-stress yung animal. Now, so if this is the head part, syempre yung sa nose, dito na side. So kapag pumunta yan sa lungs, nauuna talaga yung malapit sa head na part. And because of gravity, nauuna din dito sa baba. So kapag nagkakaroon ng pasteurellosis, yung sa bandang papuntang tail and yung sa likod na part, so this is dito yung backbone. So yung dito sa taas, hindi masyado yan affected. Yung una talaga na apektuhan is yung malapit sa head at saka yung sa baba. So ano ba yung treatment? Pwede ka pagbigay ng oxytetracycline. Actually, ito yung always ginagamit sa field kasi nga yung available din naman sa field is yung mga oxytetracycline na long acting. Para hindi rin nahirap for the technician, pabalik-balik. So you inject once, that's good for 3 days. Prevention. Vaccine, actually available siya sa Philippines, and also you reduce the stress to the animal. Kasi nga, it's a natural inhabitant naman dito yung Mannheimia hemolytica. So, naghihintay lang siya na magkaroon ng weak na system yung animal and pupunta yun sila agad sa lungs. So this part, yung pulang-pula, this is what we call yung mga hemorrhagic lungs. So nauuna dito, before dito. Based on the color, most likely bagong patay lang to, then binuksan nila. Kasi yung dito, hindi pa rin masyado nag-change yung color. Kapag kasi matagal na namatay yung animal, yung kulay dito nagbabago rin. It will turn into red pa rin and dark. Violet, gano'n. So, iba talaga yung kulay kapag bagong patay and after 12 hours na binuksan. Yung after 12 hours na binuksan, hindi na yan reliable. Mas maganda kapag bagong patay, open ka agad.